There's three macroeconomics goals that we want to keep an eye on. 1. Stable prices. 2. Low unemployment. And 3. High and sustaining growth. I'm going to discuss in my digital story goal number 2, low unemployment. Before I can think about what low unemployment means, I have to understand what unemployment itself means. What does it mean to be unemployed? Most people think that you are unemployed if you don't have a job. Well, this is not entirely accurate. I will need to show you several steps in a process to understand why. First of all, we have to know how big is the labor force. Let's use the United States as an example. Essentially, you might think that the labor force would cover the entire population, but that's not really true. In the US, some people aren't allowed to work. Look at this family. 2 of 3 people living in one house have a job. 1 does not. Is that one person unemployed? No, because she is under age of 16 and labor laws exclude those kids from the labor force. Well, does that mean that everyone in age 16 and over are part of the labor force? No, because those who are institutionalized aren't in the labor force and those who are serving in the military aren't counting either. Are those people providing a service? Certainly. Is it a service that we sell for generating additional national income like other goods and services that we produce? No. Okay, so surely everyone who is 16 or over, not in the military and not institutionalized, is considered a part of the labor force, right? Again, no, because now we get to those who choose not to be in the labor force, like retirees, stay-home parents, or full-time students. So in the end, our labor force is that a part of population who are over 16, not in the military, not institutionalized, and not chosen to be out of the labor force. The labor force have 2 components, people who are working and people without jobs but looking for work. This latter category is the unemployed. Those who are unemployed are not working but also seeking work. The unemployment rate is the number of unemployed divided by the total number of people who are on the labor force. Remember that the labor force is the people who have a jobs plus the unemployed. United States labor force participation is about 50%, meaning that about half of the US population is either working actively or seeking work. So in late 2009, the labor force was about 150 million out of population of 300 million, and the national unemployment was approaching 10%. In the end, about 50 million people wanting to work were out searching for work. Right now, the unemployment rate in the whole United States is about 5.5%. In Kansas, it's about 4%, and in Colby, Kansas, it's less than 1%.